Hello, everybody. AfroX here, and we are continuing in our One Piece live action season 2 week. Um, so each day this week, starting yesterday and for 8 days, I am going to be doing an episodic review of One Piece live action season 2. So today we are going to be talking about episode 2 of season 2, which is called Good Whale Hunting. Now, if you will notice in the titles and some of the stuff that is happening in the show, they're trying to make a lot of references to 80s movies. Like, they had a real 80s movie kick during filming this. So everything is related to 80s movies. It might be 80s and 90s. Of course, Good Whale Hunting is a cheeky reference to the movie Good Will Hunting. Pretty much what happens in the episode is this is the recap of, or the adaptation of the Reverse Mountain arc and the Twin Capes arc. Pretty much the entire time that the Straw Hats are sailing up the Red Line and also getting trapped in Laboon's stomach. A few things that should be noted when watching this episode is that they did not have Crocus's house inside the stomach of the whale. They kind of fake you out, make you think that they're going to do it, and then they don't. The inside of Laboon's stomach is just dissolving ships, dead bodies, and stomach acid. Although they do make a reference, they do make a reference later on by, I think it's Sanji who says, there's a lot of room in there. You could actually put a house inside Laboon's stomach. And Crocus says, if things get too bad, I might just do that. Um, in this episode, they don't go by the plot of the original story, which I'm guessing is because no one would want to see a live action version of Luffy severely injuring a whale by trying to cram a mast into its blowhole. So they don't do that, but instead they have a plot line where Crocus is giving Laboon his medicine so that he'll stop hitting his head against the red line. Pretty much the episode is Crocus giving a flashback to meeting the Rumbar Pirates. So we do see a live action version of Calico Yorkie and a live action version of Alive Brook, which is really, really cool. And they absolutely did Brook perfectly. If we ever get to Thriller Bark, I'm so excited to see what they're going to do there. That was really cool to see that they did put in the Rumbar Pirates there. Then inside of Laboon's stomach, we have the rest of the crew except for Luffy, pretty much trying to figure out how to fix the ship and fighting off the newly introduced Miss Wednesday and Mr. Nine from Baroque Works. So there is, and that starts introducing Baroque Works, who are the main villains of this season. All right. So after each episode, I wrote notes. So specifically, what I wrote was, good episode, extremely enjoyable, despite them not having Crocus's house be inside the whale. Understandable that they wouldn't want to show Luffy stabbing Laboon. Top of the red line moment was beautiful. Yes. I do want to make a note. The top of the red line moment where you could just see out over all the clouds was absolutely amazing, and we didn't get this shot really in the anime. So I'm glad that they put it in here as the top of the top of Reverse Mountain, the top of the Red Line, being the place where really all oceans meet, a true all blue. And this is the closest we ever really get to seeing the outside of Mari Joie. But it does make me really excited for them to show Mari Joie. The skin color change on Vivi doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. And you actually like learn to really appreciate it as the season goes on. Alive Brook in the flashback, and honestly, Captain York and all of the Rumber Pirates are absolutely perfect. They are easily the highlight of episode 2. It was interesting that Crocus didn't tell the Straw Hats about Laugh Tale, but he still mentioned it. So yeah, he tells them about log poses and explains that to them and kind of explains the beginning of the Grand Line to them, but he doesn't go on in detail to explain that the islands lead to Laugh Tale and that's where they need to go. So, as of now, the Straw Hat Pirates actually don't know that they have the name of the island that they have to get to. And in the manga, I believe, and in the original anime, Crocus called it Raftel before it was revealed to be called Laugh Tale. But he does have like kind of a speech to himself afterwards, after they leave, kind of talking to the spirit of Roger, and mentioning that. Crocus was casted absolutely amazingly. I thought his casting was really, really good. He's one of the big standouts in this season. And there honestly was really nothing bad to say about this episode. The whole episode was really, really good. I liked everything. And yeah, there was no real drawbacks. So that is my thoughts on season 2, episode 2 of One Piece live action. Do come back each day this week, as I will be doing daily streams to talk about each individual episode. If you would like to support the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, especially commenting, so that you can let me know if you like this or any of the other content that I do. If you want to support the channel financially, you can go to www.patreon.com and you can sign up to donate in increments as small as $5 a month. So that would be great, and I would appreciate it so much. Until tomorrow, keep YouTubing, YouTubers. Don't fight the fro, and always remember to stay legendary. Bang.